11. It's hard to believe we've done 11 of these. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. We'll see if Lillian's on here and get her pulled up as a co host here in a second. But we have a really big day planned with 13. We expanded the event once again. Hey, John Chaser, 6869. Thanks for coming in. Hey, here
Oh,
comes
here she
Lillian.
is.
So let me
Yep.
go ahead and bring her on here. Invite to co-host, confirm, and we should be seeing the famous
All kinds
penguin
of
boss
people
popping
coming
up here
in.
in just a second.
Yeah.
I see a black screen so far. Hey, the T Hut, thanks for coming in. Hey, Lillian, what are you seeing on your side? I see a black screen at the bottom. I may need to take you off and try it again here real quick. So let me do this one more time. All right, I just removed you, Lillian. We'll try this one more time. Can you make another comment, Lillian, so I can find you? I've had so many people come in the show. Oh, there she is. So let's try this one more time.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, I can hear you. Oh, there you
There
are.
you are.
All right. It's okay. It's already doing weird stuff today. I can't see you on the phone, but Amy can see you over there. So I assume everybody else can see you.
Yep.
So welcome in, Lillian.
Thanks. Hi. How's everyone doing?
Are you out shopping this morning?
I'm out delivering packages to the post office
Oh,
already.
okay.
So I got a car repair to do today, so I'll be at the mechanics for a little bit. So
That's no fun.
no, nothing
Hopefully,
nothing major.
well, that's good. So
So
well,
how's
we
it
have
going?
man, it's going great, and we got a huge day planned with 13 sellers. We've expanded. I think this is the second time we've expanded since we've taken over the event, kind of in response to the growth of the ephemera category, which has been really awesome to see. I know. I think when Ben and John first started this, Ephemerama was maybe six. It was either six or eight sellers. It was,
Yeah.
little more than half of what we have now. But it's just a testament to the number of new people that we've had come into the category and the interest in ephemera. And I personally think Whatnot's done more to generate interest in ephemera, not only in the US, but maybe worldwide, but at least in the US than any other platform, because it's amazing how many
Absolutely.
people have jumped in.
Mhm. Every day we see new ephemera sellers, and it's great to see everyone that is so interested in just the vintage or antique part of it, and the history of it, which is what Tracy loves a lot. She can spend hours reading stuff we get, so sometimes it's hard for us to move it too quickly because she wants to see it all and keep it for a little bit. So I managed to pry some photo albums from her for today. So after she's had them for a little bit, but yeah, no, it's exciting. It's great. The growth is great. I think everyone has such great items. I already started since the day before yesterday checking out everybody's stores. Pre-bids are always great. One thing I did have an issue with pre-bids on my Thursday weekly show, that people pre-bid and then they said my pre-bids are gone. So I was like, oh no. So they just told me what they wanted and I ran it. But I don't know if it was because of another upgrade. I know that now you can see items that say interested. You know
Yep.
how when you used to hit the bell and it reminds you? So now that shows up a lot, which is neat. So if you're having trouble with pre-bids, your mods hopefully mod each other and get mods so that they can help the chat and kind of if pre-bids aren't working correctly, that you can shout out what you want. So a lot of amazing stuff today. So.
Yeah, and I noticed that too, where you can now see the number of likes or
Mhm.
whatever you want to call that. Although it
Yeah.
kind of it'd be nice if you could see it on a browser too. You can only see it at least on. I don't know if you can see it on an Android, but you can see it on the iPhone. But it would be good if you could see it on the desktop too. But anyway, not the end of the world. Um, So yeah, we do have our first giveaway pinned. It's going to be this box of cigar labels, or not box, this lot of cigar box labels. We have this
Nice.
one with the Native American, one with this cute little dog here, and
Oh.
then whoever this handsome man is here. And then finally, just some Havana cigars. So you get all four of those as the first giveaway. And we will get started with our show right at 10 o'clock. So here in just about 10 minutes. Let me go ahead and go over the lineup. So um, here's the lineup here. So as mentioned, we're kicking it off at 11 or 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. And all these times are going to be Eastern time. Then we have Afternoon Antique Company coming in at 11. And if you like photo albums, the number of photo albums I saw in the shows that I looked through, I mean, there's just
Yep.
tons of them today. So those are one of my favorite things to look through, just because the stories they tell and just the cool photos that always end up in those. And then at noon we have Before Time Shop, and a big thanks for them for jumping in last minute and taking a slot that opened up. And then we have Schmidt Auctions at 1. And then Second Chance Treasure Hunt. I always say Second Chance Thrifts because it's T8, but it's actually Treasure Hunt. And that's 2 p.m. Then Mighty Annie, Get Your Elbows Ready at 3 p.m. And
Get
then
your thumbs ready.
Yep. Then Cardi Corgi 2 at 4. Vintage Concord at 5. We got Maine Auction Company coming up at 6. And I looked at Maine's show, and I think it's the first he actually loaded his catalog with specific items. So,
Yeah, he was sharing that the other day on his live. He was funny. He goes, I'm going to abide by the rules. I'm like, okay, you do that, Steve. He's quite the character, and he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he is. And actually, there's no rules about having to load your catalog, but it's cool you did, because I actually proved it on something. So, and
Yeah.
then we have Studio 36 Bangor, so we got Maine back to back at 6 and 7 p.m. Then Go Go and Gadget at 8, and then Busy Bee Vintage at 9. And then finally Lillian will close us out at 10 o'clock tonight. And we'll try to stay awake and make it all the way to then. It's always hard for us. We like the
It's all
nights
right.
when Lillian gets the last spot. We're usually like half asleep by the time we get to 10 p.m.
Yeah, I don't mind. Lately, my shows have been running a little later than that, so it's a good change up. I don't mind. So
And
welcome
I
in,
will say
everyone.
we did.
Hello, Rose.
Oh yeah, welcome in, Rose. And yeah, we actually were able to. I thought we did pretty well the last time we're on at 10 last event. We were proud of ourselves. We think we went all the way to midnight.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty close.
You were up for a couple hours. That was really great. Yeah, and you had a very chatty and active room, which is always nice. That's another thing I tell buyers or sellers, even if you're there just to see, help each other out. It's good to keep the chat alive. It makes it for a more fun kind of an hour. So yeah, definitely.
thank you,
You guys did great.
Vaporeon, for the nice comment there. I'm sure you're talking about Lillian and Amy and not me. So
Oh, here we go.
all right. So the winner of the first giveaway is, I'll let Amy pronounce it.
Psycho Milko.
Oh, that was easy. See, I wish
Seiko.
I wish Whatnot would allow you to use punctual or use capitalization in your usernames. It would make pronouncing them, because I looked at that and I'm like putting the brakes in the wrong place. But anyway,
Could be completely wrong.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
And
Yes, thank you, Vaporon, for the comments and everyone that's coming in. Congrats, Psycho.
and I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and start the next giveaway, and then that'll take us right into our show at 10. And we'll do this one here. This is one of the few things we have that aren't necessarily vintage, but I thought they were really cool. It's a bunch of note cards that were handmade, and I did not make them, nor did Amy, but
we could.
I thought they were really neat. So get quite a few of these, and then some just other note cards. Some
pretty
American. So, but yeah, I thought the artwork on these was really really nice and colorful and several different subjects. So there are some duplicates. But if you need to write thank you notes or something, these will be good to use. So get in for those. There's a pile of them in here.
Thank you for coming in. Hey, Brandy and Libby. Enter.
You're getting all those.
Helps with shipping if you stay on and go right into Franklin Hill Ventures show.
So hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. We're empty nesters again, which is kind of exciting.
No dog.
And
Other than ours.
And we lost our daughter's dog. Well, we didn't lose it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She took her dog to. She moved to Vancouver, Washington. So yesterday she finished up the end of a 4-day trip.
Wow.
A friend of hers drove with her, but they had a really good time. They drove, stopped in camp. They camped 2 of the nights and stayed in a hostel 1 of the nights, and then with a friend in Denver 1 of the nights. But it was about 36 hours of driving, then plus all the stoppage time. They were well over the hours.
She said the dog's been drugged up for 5 days.
Yeah.
So she's probably trying to get back to normal.
Yeah, they have to give the dog anti-anxiety medicine. So, but it
doesn't like riding. Oh wow.
No.
But it's funny. We actually have 2 out west right now. My son's I think he's at Glacier National Park today.
Yeah, he's off grid right now.
He starts a job in October, so him and a buddy of his are doing kind of a last hurrah and doing a trip out west, and they're going to end up in Banff up in Canada. So
now what do you all do with yourselves, empty nesters? Well, we're getting the couches clean today. That's exciting. And I need to pressure wash the deck. So come on over. We're going to have fun with it.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
She gets a lot more excited about the couch cleaning than I do, but
hey.
Oh my gosh, too funny.
Hey, welcome in Durf 19. Thanks for stopping by. Huntley 101. Anybody else we've missed? Appreciate you coming by. Ephemerama 11. Tell you what, we got about 2.5 minutes. Let me just go through the lineup real quick again, or show it to you here.
It's a great lineup. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we always have great lineups every month now. There's so many awesome sellers in this category, and we continue to add people to the pool of sellers, and we'll have and it just, if you want to kind of bookmark it on your calendar, Ephemerama is the second Saturday of every month, except for February and August, because we do Paper Palooza those months, and that's 36 sellers over 3 days. So that's the huge event.
Mm-hmm. And what's neat about lineups, I think, that between all of us, we collectively look at the list, and we have a rotating list, but we add in a fairly new seller, or at least new to us, sometimes not necessarily new to the platform. But it's great to mix that up, and then to get to know new sellers to us and to probably others that have amazing stuff too. So I'm excited to see what everybody has. It's a day that I have to sometimes sit on my hands a little bit. But
yeah, you can run the credit card up. That's for sure.
That's for sure. Mm-hmm.
And we've tried to balance. We try to balance keeping Ephemerama still, a small enough event that it stays special, and leaving the bigger event twice a year with Paper Palooza. There's just, there's so many events now and whatnot that you're competing with that, we do try to keep Ephemerama. I don't know I guess special is the best word, which was always John and Ben's original intent. And I always do try to give a shout out to them. They're the founders of this event back when the ephemera category was really small. 10 seconds on the giveaway, by the way. And they had a lot of foresight in creating this event, and I think it's a big part of the growth of Ephemerama. So
absolutely. Yay.
All right, here, I'll wait and say it, because Finding Things is the winner. It's so weird now that the iPhones, they pop up the winner immediately, but if you've got another computer running, it takes a minute.
Slow. Congratulations.
All right, Lillian, I guess we'll
say goodbye.
We'll get started.
Definitely. Have fun,
Yeah.
and I look forward to the whole day. I'll be in and out of all the lives, I'm sure. So have a great one, Amy.
Hey,
Bye.
have a good day.
You
All right,
too.
everyone.
Bye.
Well, I get my camera flipped around and we'll get started with the show.
I have a few pre-bids here that I pulled out. So I'll get those coming first, and then if anybody has any requests, just pop those in the chat. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything. And you about ready?
Yep, and we always run request first, or get to them as soon as we can. So either pre-bids or request, we will get to those as soon as possible. So this is going to be lot 2 first, and these are going to be some antique cabinet cards, and all these have babies. So and I'll just go ahead and say, I mean, when we do these special events in an hour, it's like a sprint. I mean, we're both out of breath by the end of the show. Our normal shows, we tend to go a little slower and tell stories, and just I guess it goes a couple of hours. Since we got an hour, we're going to run through these really quick. But if you have any questions, just pop it in the chat, and we'll do our best to answer it. And here we go. All right, so this is going to be the 5 antique cabinet cards, all with babies. This one's from Braddock, Pennsylvania, and I'll just show you the back of each of these. This one does have the name. It says they're almost 6 months old. I love the back on that one. Then we have this one here. That one's blank back, but it does have the name written there.
So let's do, I don't know if everybody else can see this, but on my phone, I've still got Lillian down here.
Oh, you know what? That's because I never let her go because I couldn't.
But you need to do it on your phone, not my phone.
Well, oh yeah, here we go. Is it going to let? No, I thought I did let her out. Yeah, because it's not showing anymore. Does anybody else see Lillian or see the split screen? Because it never popped her up on my thing.
I went out and came back in. So.
Oh, she's gone now.
Okay. That's weird.
All right. Few little technical difficulties, but I think we got it figured out. All right. So this one's from Trenton, New Jersey. And then here's Norwich, New York. I love that one. You always wonder if that's the hidden mom's hand there holding her up.
Probably. And behind the curtain.
Yep. And then here's this one. That's Helen Kenner. All right. We'll go ahead and get this one started. We do everything at 20 seconds during these events. So we do run through stuff quick. And after us, we'll be sending it over to Afternoon Antiques Company. These baby pictures are incredibly cute. I love this one. All right, we got Kelly Bohr, 83.
You're so stoic.
I know.
Oh, I like this next set too. We got some bangs going on in these pictures.
All right, thank you so much, Kelly Bohr. And all this, whoops, if you can check your payment there, Kelly. And this will be lot 41. And this is going to be some more cabinet cards.
There we go.
So these are all kids, so a little bit older than babies, but check out the haircuts on these girls. They're
looks like their moms did it.
Yeah.
Their mom did it.
They got the bowl cut going on for sure there. And there's the back of that one.
My kids would have killed me. We get enough for the mushroom haircut that did at the salon.
That one's Norwich, New York. It's got a nice back there. Then I like this guy with the, I guess it's some kind of confirmation picture or something. He's holding, is that a cross he's holding? Or is it just a, it's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, he's holding something. That one's got a nice back as well. Then you got this little kid with this, it's like a uniform of some sort, but check out this bow tie.
That is something. So cute.
So we'll go ahead and get these started.
Another thing our children would have killed us for. We've dressed them in anything like that.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right, we got Kelly Bohr, and again at $4. Thanks so much for the bid.
I went out and came back in. It's still set.
Oh, it's on your phone that you see it.
Yes.
That is weird.
Weird. Maybe my phone's
all right, looks like Kelly Bohr's going to take this one down as well. Thank you so much.
All right. Pull up lot 33 next. Oh, error again. Yeah.
Is it Yeah, so we're having a few little technical things going on. Nothing major, hopefully, but
It's not, that was the payment processing error.
oh yeah. Yeah, and if you can check your payment again, Kelly.
All right, it's pinned. Ready to roll.
All right, so these are going to be a couple of ice coupon books, or actually 3 of them. These are all from Decatur, Alabama.
Hey, we've driven through there.
And we have a 1,000 pound, a 300 pound, and then a 500 pound. And what these were, they've got the coupons in them, and you would tear out a coupon, leave it next to your ice box. They would deliver the ice and swap it out for the coupon. So we'll go ahead and get this started.
Yeah.
We've had some of these in the past, but I don't think we've ever had the 300 pound booklet before. I don't know if we've had the 1,000 pound booklet either. All right, we got Berry Blue in at $3. Thanks so much.
I still don't like the fact that we can't have music anymore. It's so quiet.
Well, I mean, we can play
Echoey.
music, but I didn't turn it on.
Yeah.
All right, Berry Blue, thank you so much.
All right, we'll go on 19 now. Let's see.
These still pre-bids? Or?
Nope.
All right, so if anybody has any requests, make sure you put those lot numbers in the chat and we'll get right to them. Have lots of great stuff. Is this the third? That went with ice coupon books.
Oh, I like letters.
All right, so this is going to be 4 vintage handwritten letters. And this one is from Fort Knox, Kentucky, it looks like. It was, here, let's look at the ones without envelopes first. And this one's like 1925 here, but I think they're all the same family or all the same person. I was shocked when I got a letter from you about, and almost fell over. I certainly was glad to hear from you. You said you did not know if you dare write to me or not. Well, to tell you the truth, my mother always makes a big fuss, or always makes a big fuss if I get a letter from a fellow. So that one goes on. I wonder if that was his future wife he was writing to, maybe. And then we have one from 1922. And that one came from Elizabethton College in Elizabethton, Pennsylvania. And seeing this is her writing him. My dear Walter, I just found a letter that you wrote to me, which was dated the 13th of January, 1922. I suppose you'll get this the 13th, but 1 year later. So I'm not sure what all in there, but some kind of love letter.
That's unusual that you actually read the writing for that one.
And then this one's 1931. It's another Mr. Walter Weaver Bartow, Incorporated, etc. So that's kind of funny. I'm not even going to pull that out since we're running through today. And then you have, this is the one from Fort Knox, Kentucky. So they're all William Bartow, either to or from him. So,
ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
See if we have any interest in that. Hey, welcome in, Flipping Flea.
Flipping Flea. That's a good name. Let's see. Looks like we're going to...
And after we finish, we'll be going over to Afternoon Antique Company. All right, no interest in the letters.
Well, let's try Flat 21. Some more labels.
All right, so these are going to be some cruise ship labels. And they're, let me see if I can get them out here.
I'm sorry. I should.
Oh, no, that's okay. So you have a White Star Line label here, and it does have a little crease in it, like it's been folded there. Then we have a shipping label, wanted on voyage, bankers, passengers, and forwarding agents, Thomas Cook and Son. And I guess this was something that maybe went on the luggage, and it's got the name, place to put the name of the ship.
Cool.
So you got those 3 there, and we'll see if there's any interest.
There we go. And I'm checking through. I don't see any more pre-bids. So if you want to have any requests, just let me know. I'll pull them. I've got some pictures coming up next. I love those labels. Those are so cool. That'd be a neat little shadow box kind of thing. All right. Well.
And we will also, if anybody has any requests, put those in the
49.
chat and we'll get
okay,
right
I'll
to
pull
those.
49 next.
Thank you, Finding Things.
Up next is 22 40 vintage snapshots.
Welcome in, MJ from Wisconsin. Thanks for stopping by. So I'll just go through these really quick.
Because there's a lot of pictures.
Yep, there's over 40 here. There's some little girls. It's like a hike of some sort. That one has a crease in it there.
And somebody with a cute bonnet.
I'll get through a few of these and then we'll go ahead and start this one. It may be like 45 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I would guess these are from the 40s, maybe. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what kind of figurine that is there, but
I'm going to get it started. Is that good?
yeah, that's fine. We'll see how many we can get through.
Here we go.
So there's a few color ones, mostly black and white. The color ones are obviously going to be a little newer.
Looks like there's one. Where's that?
I don't know what that's in front of. Huh. Something you can't get into. There's an awkward family picture.
Yeah. I think I have a picture of my granddad that looks just like that.
Hey, welcome in, Matt Rock. Appreciate you stopping by. If you see anything in the catalog you want us to run, just put the lot number in the chat.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. I will get these out for you. Oh, no. Well, I guess I won't then.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Here's lot number 49 coming up next.
These are going to be some negatives. These had some really cool subject matter. Look, if you look at the listing and the pictures, I got some good close-ups of these, but had a couple of cats. You can see the cat there, and these are all photo negatives. Then I like this one. This one's got a Coca-Cola ad in the background, and it's a board. First, I thought it was like a football stadium, but it's a boardwalk, I believe. Looking, I don't know if it's Atlantic City or somewhere like that, because there is evidence that it's probably at the beach somewhere. And then here's one that's got a camel ad on it. Kind of the same scene with some big buildings in the back there. Then here's a Christmas tree with that really cool TV in front. There's the kitty again. It's another one of the kitty. Another one of the kitty.
Look at that.
And then here's the Paul Bunyan statue. I think is what that is. If you can see that.
Yep.
And then this is just, I think it's probably Christmas time, maybe, but it's hard to tell exactly there. And then here's, I'm not sure what this, oh, it's a board, like a pier or something, or a boardwalk. You can see the railing there. So we got those. We'll do this one at 20 seconds.
And it's rolling.
All right, we got Finding Things in on this one. Thank you so much.
What do you think, Sue? What do you want to pull up? Some stock certificates next. We like those. All right.
All right, we got Finding Things. Took that one.
There we go. Thank you much. Next up, we're going to do lot 30. What you doing?
Just looking.
All right. So we've got 10 stock certificates.
We got 5 and 46 requests.
Okay.
Thank you, Pez Feet. And if you can check your payment again, Kelly, I'd appreciate it. All right, we've got 10 vintage stock certificates. This one's the Baldwin Piano Manufacturing Company. It's early in the day to be talking. Standard Oil Company. That one looks like it's from 1972. We have a Columbia Emerald Development Corporation. Got the nice eagle. I love all the artwork on these. Here's a TWA, Trans World Airlines, 1978. That's a long one. This way. Then we have the Washington Gaslight Company. And if you do like stock certificates, take a look at the railway stock certificates we have. We have a lot of antique and vintage railroad stock certificates as well. Here's A&P, the Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company. Remember shopping there as a kid. Here's the Peel Elder Limited.
I did not know that's what that stood for all this time.
And here's the Gulf State Utilities Company. More great artwork out there. Here's another Airways, Pan Am Airways, another airline that's not around anymore. And then finally we have GM. So General Motors Corporation with the cool futuristic car. So we'll go ahead and get this one started.
20 seconds.
Pan Am, Gulf States, Peel Elder, the A&P, the Washington Gaslight Company, Trans World Airlines.
And
All right.
it's done. All right, we have a couple of requests up next. First, we have lot 5. Here, I'll take that. I'll take it. And 10 item, 150 vintage Polish stamps.
Oh yeah, this one was. It's in an album, so this one is going to be a little heavier. But these are all Polish stamps in here and lots of different subjects. If I can get the little piece of paper to move here. So we have some of the Pope here. Looks like maybe something similar to our first day covers here. No, I do not have any old tobacco magazine ads today, Mans, but thanks for asking. So a lot of these like commemorative sheets where the stamps in the middle are not a lot, but there's one there. We got some ships and boats. Yeah, there's another one of those types.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some from the moon landing, Apollo 15. Or yeah, one of the moon landings.
Look at that. That's so cool.
Apollo 11 there. So you got several space ones.
What year is that on the bottom?
Not sure.
No. Look at the bug ones.
A lot of animals and bugs and artwork there.
They're hard to flip through, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Do you want me to start it maybe with 30 seconds?
Well, I've only got 2 more pages. So there's some balloons and some sports down here, maybe Olympic stamps. And then, yeah, I think these are Olympic stamps for sure. There's, yeah, the Los Angeles Games from 1984. And then finally, we got the back page here. The album itself, if you can see, does have a little separation from the spine there. But all the stamps are in good condition. So we'll go and get this one started.
There we go.
Hey, good morning, Lowell. Law Dog Retro. Thanks for coming in. Cindy Dizzy. If anybody has any requests, put the lot number in the chat. We'll get right to it. Or you can put a pre-bid in and we'll watch the store for those as well.
Yep. Watching.
Then we got Pez Feet. And Finding Things jumps back in at 7.
Let's see.
Yeah, I love these space stamps here.
We had somebody send us a check at work and they put the neatest stamps on them. They were like 4 Special Olympic stamps. I just don't get that with bills very often.
No. Thank you, Pez Feet. Yeah, usually they're just like stamped with the
meter. 46.
Yeah.
I didn't know people still did that.
Stamps are kind of a dying thing, I think. I mean, everybody, they do still have commemorative stamps.
Well, it's funny. Everybody in the office got excited about them too.
All right, so this is going to be 14 stereo view cards, and they're just various subjects. This one's a fine carriage road cut in a cliff. So this one is the Garden of Gethsemane and the Mount of Olives in Palestine. That one's 1898, I believe. I'll just show you the one side. I actually got a stereo viewer the other day. I sold one in my, thanks for the purchase, Dizzy. I sold one in my booth the other day. Then I picked up another one at an auction this week. And it got a bunch of stereo view cards with it.
Oh, this is neat with the color.
These are the 3 little maids we are at the Chrysanthemum show. Here's something in Switzerland. Ooh, I wonder if Jen and Rosie walked around there. Here's a group of children in Narrow Street in the city of Algiers in Algeria. It's 40 minutes left, so we're doing good on time. Here's dressing for the ball.
Hmm.
And then here's Sweden's Laughing Waters and King Oscar's Bridge in Sweden. And then this one is can't see that one. It's something Sweden as well, though. That one's got a date of 18 something. And you have the two little girls saying their prayers.
Aww.
It says, Our Father who art in heaven. I always like looking in the background of all these to see the cool, like they have some cool wallpaper there, a wicker rocker, some kind of lamp. Then we have Bethany, where our Lord was anointed by Mary. And then we got the little kid with his goat and a dog. I love that one. It says Billy and Company. Billy and Company. And then the statue of Charles the 13th in the King's Garden. So you get all 14 of those.
All right.
I love this one here. Thanks, Pez Feet, for the bid. Welcome in, Bohemian Plus. Thanks for stopping by. All right, Pez
Didn't we have a
Feet.
viewer that you got last week too?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I sold one viewer in the booth. Whoops, I dropped two. And then just picked up a new viewer. They're hard to pick up, aren't they?
Nothing like tile floors.
Okay, lot 13. So this is going to be some different labels here. Hey, welcome in the Magpies cupboard. So here we have a mackerel label, and these are going to be 5 of these. Then we have Rags dog food.
Oh, the cute dog.
For cats and puppies too. So it's for
Ew.
a multi-purpose food there. Then we have some Muscat grapes, Lucerne Muscat grapes from Hanford, California, with the flowers. And then we have the Exeter Fruit Association grapes. And then finally we have Lady Rowena California fruits. And that one's in Ivanhoe, California. I guess that's why they have the Ivanhoe looking art design here. Yep, we'll go ahead and get that one started.
There we go. Let's see, what'd be good for next? Not a lot of pictures. How about? Oh, this is cute.
What was that, Cindy, with the huh? Did you have a question?
Are we going?
No.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I thought I hit
Oh,
start.
there we go. It's running now.
I thought I must have hit cancel. But
appreciate everybody stopping by today. The cat and dog food. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I've never seen a combination like that. Now we do feed our dog cat treats sometime, but
she loves them.
Hey, what's up, Main Auction Company? I was just talking about how you had loaded your catalog this time.
He was talking crap about you, I think.
Amy's trying to start something. So, all right. So next up, we have lot 28. This is going to be a pair of Shirley Temple photos. I actually got another Shirley Temple photo at a yard sale yesterday. It was really cool. It was a picture of Shirley Temple holding her doll.
No,
holding a Shirley Temple doll.
Cute.
I can see why she was such a star, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to get this one started.
There we go.
Hey, welcome in Beanie's Bundle. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's early on a Saturday, especially for everybody on the West Coast, or really anybody outside the East Coast time zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's still 7:30 not even 7:30 on the West Coast.
Yeah, we would probably still be in bed. Rosie called me, our daughter who just moved to Vancouver, Washington, and everybody else must have been asleep because she was whispering. She asked how I found garage sales.
What?
I guess she was wanting to go out and garage sale.
Yeah, she's got to furnish her apartment.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, Steve. You got to start somewhere.
What time did she call?
It was right before the show started.
Oh, how funny.
All right, so next up, we have these dainty Be Healthy brand cereal boxes. It doesn't look like they've been used. But they have the little kid on the tricycle There's 2 of these. They're identical. On the back side, it says, made of pure wheat, nutritious and healthful. It was packed in Plymouth, Connecticut. And it looks like it was probably something like cream of wheat, maybe, because you added salted boiling water to it and cooked it 20 minutes. And then if it was lumpy, you beat it with an egg beater. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that one started.
That just sounds really appetizing. It's rolling. Let's see.
Yeah, my day's going to consist of today having Ephemerama on and watching football at the same time. So,
what's the game you're most looking forward to?
Well, it would normally be the Tennessee game, but since they're playing Austin P, probably the Alabama-Texas game.
I wonder if they'll bring their band. Doubt it. You think they just left their band at home?
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes those small schools bring their band.
Well, but they're sitting in the top row.
So these are going to be some poison labels. You got 2 larkspur and 2 carbolic acid. Carbolic acid. This one looks like it's from Messing's Pharmacy, and I think it's another country. So
this would be great for Halloween decoration somewhere. Put it on your in front of your food for the party.
Oh, Staten Island is the SI. So yeah, Stapleton, Staten Island, New York. So I'm not sure exactly how old these are. It does say graduated 1875 is when the pharmacist graduated. So maybe early 1900s or late 1800s. So we got those 4. We'll go ahead and get it started.
All right.
Hey, welcome in Catered Paper. We have about 30 minutes left, 33. We'll do one more giveaway at the end, and then we'll send it over to Afternoon Antique Company. In the meantime, for anybody just coming in, if you see anything in the catalog you want us to run, just put that lot number in the chat, and we will pull it right up. Or you can put a pre-bid in, and we'll keep an eye out for those as well. All right, Finding Things. Thank you so much.
All right. Look for some postcards next. 45.
So these are all going to be Florida postcards, and there's 20 of them. So we have a couple of Disney ones here at the top. The Mickey Mouse Review there. There's Cinderella's Castle. Here's the country, not the Country Bear. Is that what that is? The Country Bear Jamboree.
Oh, okay.
That one does have a note on it. It was going back to Texas. Another one of the Country Bear Jamboree. And then there's Cinderella's Castle in Fantasyland. Then we get into some Marineland here. Flipper. There's some penguins. I'm going to assume that's also at Marineland. Brushing the teeth of the killer whale there. There's some flamingos. Did you see where after the hurricane, there were a bunch of flamingos that ended up like outside their normal territory? They were like up north somewhere.
Oh,
I don't guess they were fleeing the hurricane.
They got blown away.
That one's got a stamp on it, but no writing. There is the world famous, oh no, there's the Citrus Tower. And there's the world famous jumping porpoises. There's an orange tree with a blossom. There's Pensacola. My mom grew up in Pensacola. There's some more flamingos. There's some parrots. That's at Parrot Jungle near Miami, Florida. And there's just a beach scene. And then finally we have the Dark Continent at Busch Gardens.
All right.
So you got the Disney ones and then just other Florida postcards. And we got Pez Feet in. Thank you so much.
Oh, here's another good Halloween thing. We'll do this next.
All right. Thank you so much, Pez Feet.
Let's see. So let's do lot 52. Is that one?
Yep.
52.
I think these are the last of my arcade cards pretty much that I've had, for the last couple of shows. I think these are from 1925. It's faded off on these, but if I remember correctly from the others, These are from 1925. They're astrology reading cards, and it's a full set of June. So you have June 1st to 7th, which would be my birthday and my horoscope. Then you have June 8th through 17th, June 18th through the 23rd, and then June 24th through the 30th. So we'll go ahead and start those for the 4 arcade cards that have horoscope readings on them.
I think those would be good.
And they're all from June.
Decorations as well. Hey, Halloween party.
Hey, Deadwood Trading Company, welcome in. Shelly 0811. Hey, Darling Dover, another fellow Tennessean. Dino 1307. Appreciate everybody stopping by. If you have any requests for anything, just put those in the chat. So this was one of my favorite things that we had in the auction here today. So it's a vintage wallet, and you can actually tell when it's from because I guess it was given to this guy for being on the job every day at the Harrison Radiator Division of General Motors from June 1st, 1943 to May 31st, 1944. And it still has the stuff in here that I guess he had in his wallet. It seems to be mostly selective service draft registration cards, but there are a few other things. I mean, they've been folded probably since 1940, whatever. So they do have, pretty heavy creases. That one's been taped back together. But this guy was classified 12. I'm not sure what classification. Look, Lillian just came back. So now I'm going to remove her. That is so weird.
I could still see her on mine.
Sorry I just do without saying anything, Lillian. But yeah, it was really strange. Amy could still see you on the phone, but I'd removed you. And so anyway, so you have some of these draft registration cards. He was categorized 4A there. And then I'm not sure what the different classifications mean, but these are all from the 40s. So it would have been during World War II. Here's some kind of transfer within GM, I think. So you got those.
Undo that.
What's that?
So you don't want to undo that? Let's see. Restart that auction.
And then let me just show these real quick. So then another transfer within GM. Here's something like the alarm signals within the plant, I guess. Kind of the card you carried around so you knew when an alarm went off what it meant. And then some more draft registration cards. So yeah, you can go ahead and start it.
Okay.
So this one's from 1943, and he was classified 4H. So he had all kind of different classifications. He was 4A, he was 4H, he was 12A. So I'm not sure what all those mean, but I thought that was really, really neat.
All right. You can still use that wallet too.
I know the wallet's in excellent condition.
All right. So this one we have a pre-bid on.
All right. So we got lot 37. And this is like I'm not going to be able to get through hardly any of these because there's over 100 of them, but it's color snapshots. I would guess they're from the 60s and 70s just by the fact they're color. Like here's one that's 1970 for sure. And that one says New York, July 1970. So let me just show a few, then we'll go ahead and I'll tell you what, just go ahead and start it in a minute right now. Okay. There's a Christmas tree. So we'll see how many we can get through in a minute.
There we go. We're rolling.
Here's some mountain scenes. Oh, some pretty flowers. What kind of flowers are those?
Irises, our state flower.
Oh, okay. The state flower of Tennessee.
You should know that.
I know I should have. This looks like the beach.
We have some in the yard, as a matter of fact.
Looks like maybe Christmas. Yeah, look at the Christmas tree with all the tinsel on it.
How skinny how sparse that tree is. That one's a little fuller.
This looks exactly like our fireplace when I was a kid. We had that gray brick stuff.
Gray brick. Let's see.
Here's a waterfall of some sort.
Yep, down to 10 seconds.
We'll
go fast.
Make it through a few of them. Some beach scenes. All right.
There we go. All right, next up we'll do lot 11. Oh, what was that?
It was the Alexa thing over here.
Oh.
You are so welcome. Hope you enjoy going through those. There's a bunch of them to go through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got lot 11. This is going to be some more postcards. And this is going to be 15 of them. I think they're mostly from the 40s. Yeah, 1942. That one is the Colby campus in Waterville, Maine. Then we have the Monkey Jungle near Miami. Western High School in Baltimore, Maryland. Crowd at a highlight match in Miami, Florida. I went to a highlight match one time.
Really?
Yeah, when I was in Miami with HCA. Star Spangled Banner, 1942. There's the Country Club in North Carolina, Southern Pines. There's Fort Bragg. My dad was at Fort Bragg when he was in ROTC in college. There's one of those busy person correspondence cards. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. There's some garden somewhere, Virginia, at Mount Vernon. Then there's Baltimore's Railroad Terminal. That's Hood College in Frederick, Maryland.
Looks like every college.
That one's from 1942. Then we have Carefree, Florida. And then Frederick, Maryland. That's maybe a duplicate there.
Mm-hmm.
Hood College. Then a yacht, South Bayfront Park. Thanks for the purchase, Thrifty Dotson Mom. And then finally, we have Mount Vernon in Virginia.
All
So you got all 15 of those.
Oop, not
All
5
from the
minutes.
1940s. Hey, welcome in, Still Will, Funky Girl Chick. We still have about 20 minutes left, a little over 20 minutes. I guess 20 minutes if we count the giveaway time. And if you have any requests, make sure you put those in the chat and we will get right to them. We still have some really cool railroad stock certificates. We have some old documents from the 1800s. Have some other stock certificates. I think we're getting ready to run a Smurf thing.
Yeah.
All right, Thrifty Dotson Mom took that one. Thank you so much. Hope everybody's ready for a Smurfing good time.
What for?
So this is the Smurfs and the Magic Flute. It's a movie book. I guess they gave this maybe out at the theater when you went to see the movie from 1983. But it's got
so many nice colors.
Scenes from the movie. It's a coloring book, and none of the pages have been colored in. It's got puzzles. The Smurf words. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They use like Smurf as the verb for everything, don't they? There's a Smurf cake with Smurf blue frosting, so you can actually bake some Smurf food.
It's the adjectives. All right.
And then it's still got all the, where you could order souvenir programs from different things. You can go in and start it.
That's kind of cool.
Rolling Stones, Queen, The Police, Pink Floyd, The Wall. The Bette Midler in concert was $100. Wonder why it was so expensive. The Sound of Music. Wonder if these are, I guess these are original souvenir programs. That's pretty cool. No Smurf fans, it doesn't look like.
I can't imagine. I'm going to try these or something else.
Yeah, we're going to do this. So this is slot 39. This is going to be a miscellaneous slot. And I did throw one of Steve's corn labels in here because everybody needs a Portland, Maine corn label. Lord knows I've got a lot of them. So you get one of Steve's corn labels. You get this railroad caution. I guess it would go on crates that were hazardous. We have a 1938 or 1933 handwritten letter to Dorothy, just a line to tell you that I'll be at Liverpool something station on the 10th at 8:30 to meet you. So somebody must have been coming by train. Some letterhead for Weatherall Steel. A couple of these postcards, they're all identical, but they're military postcards. Oh, here's, I guess, maybe the last of our horoscope cards. These have all for Halloween, have the witch and the cat. Those are October 16th through 23rd. Here's a Japanese centavo. Here's some old pictures of Knoxville, residents of Parson Brownlow.
Another error process.
It's still trying to do Kelly Buller. Yeah, it looks like you're still trying to run that, Kelly. So thank you. But
Like when I was trying to order from Sam's Club the other
yeah.
night. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so there's the University of Tennessee there. Here's some more postcards, all kind of stuff in here. Here's some currency. Somebody taped this one all up, so it's like completely encased in tape, but it's
probably a kid.
Not sure. Oh, Korea. It's a Korean bill. Here's a Oak Ridge, Tennessee postcard that does have some creases in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's a letterhead for 1900 for Boston Excelsior Company. And then finally, it's the front part of a paper. It's not the whole paper, but it's where Gerald Ford became president. And then what I liked is inside, if you like movies, it had all the movie ads. So you had Charles Bronson, Mr. Majestic, The Terminal Man, Chinatown, Centerfold Girls. I guess that's actually no, it's a movie. Big Bad Mama, I do remember watching that. So anyway, you get all this for one money.
And here we go.
And as I mentioned, everything we sell today will ship out on Monday.
That Oak Ridge postcard is Jackson
I like
Square.
The University of Tennessee there.
Looks exactly the same as it did on that postcard. Probably some of the same stores.
All right. I guess, Steve, your corn label is not enough to put that one over the top. Next time I'll throw in 2 of the corn labels.
So let's do the graduation studio photos now.
So this is going to be lot 24. Yeah, I assume he's graduating from somewhere. It's from Buffalo, New York.
The wallpaper in the background is pretty cool.
And then I think this is a different guy, but he's doesn't say where this is. It's Delmar Studios, wherever that happens to be. So you get both those. Just starting this one at $2 for the 2 graduation photos.
I don't know. It kind of looks like the same person.
I guess it could be.
Let's do it side by side. See.
No, I
don't know.
I think they're different.
You just never know.
Yeah, they do both have big ears.
Maybe they're brothers. Maybe that's it. All right, let's try lot 26. Anybody has any questions? Let me know.
Yep, we've about the last 15 minutes here, so we'll try to go through as much as we can. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Stuart and Amy with Franklin Hill Ventures here in Knoxville, Tennessee. So this is going to be 4 Gray's Inn Square handwritten documents. And Gray's Inn Square was probably still is, a building in England that houses different professional associations. So this one's from 1913. It says, "We're in receipt of your letter from the 26th." And then a couple of pages there. And this one says, "Dear sirs, just sent a copy of the letters, which he showed us at yesterday's appointment." So that's just one page there. Then there's another one from 1913. Looks like that one's multiple pages. And then finally, 1913. So I think they're all from maybe 1913. So you got those 4 there.
All right, let's start it. Here we go. I like his handwriting. Or his.
Yeah, I assume they're all the same.
Mr. It's a Mr.
I don't know if they're all the same people, but.
Well, that one's different for sure.
Yeah. That one's very neat there.
Mm-hmm. The other guy's loopy. I like it. All right. Let's try some postcards. There we go. Send it.
Mighty Annie, welcome in. So this one is going to be 20 vintage postcards, and we got Port Claude, Maine. Does look like some of these have been in a scrapbook. Yeah, I think I said in the description these would be best for junk journaling. There's another Port Claude, Maine. Fryeburg, Maine. Another Fryeburg, Maine. Mount Desert Island, Maine. So it looks like most of these are Maine. Fort Claude, Maine again. That one's Portland, Maine. So same place the corn label's from. Fryeburg, Maine. Canoeing upstream on the Allagash, Maine. So maybe all these are Maine postcards. Port Claude, Maine. That must be a beach resort type place. Sedgwick, Maine. Wintertime in Maine. No thank you for me.
That's right.
There's Mount Desert Island, Maine.
We like our Tennessee weather.
Peaceful Country Ride in Maine.
That looks like an old one. Oh, it is.
Yeah, this one's an older one. I'm not sure where that one is. Then there's Rockland, Maine.
Oh, look at the deer.
Yeah, these look like they're foreign, maybe. Yeah, these are foreign here. And then finally, that's cool with the boats. So you get all 20 of those.
I love seeing the things they make postcards from. I mean,
yeah, there's always a lot of really cool scenes.
Then there's just some random things. But you buy them. All right, let's try lot 51. So, 18 foreign currency bills.
Yeah, these are. All right, so this is going to be different foreign bills. So you have one from Vietnam. I think most of these are from the 70s and 80s. They have obviously been circulated. Not sure where that one's from. A lot of them, this one maybe looks from like the Russian area.
Money's so
Yugoslavia, I think, on that one. Then here's Iran.
You guys, we're starting to wind down, so if there's anything in the catalog you see, let me know.
Here's the Bank of Ghana.
I'll pull it out.
Here's Zimbabwe. I'm not sure where that one was from. Bank of Kenya. I like this guy's hat here with the big feather on it. Not sure where that one is from. That one may be Hungary since it's Magyar. Got that one.
It's amazing money lasts as long as it does.
There's Indonesia, I think. Yeah, Bank of Indonesia. There's another Zimbabwe. Maybe Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
And then finally another one that's got like acrylic looking letters. So you got all 18 of those.
There we go.
If you're planning trips to these countries, you can go ahead and bankroll your trip.
That's right. I'm sure it's worth a lot in each country.
Lady Seal, thank you so much for your bid. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. We got just at 10 minutes left. Appreciate the first purchase. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do this last giveaway so we make sure we get that in. Then we'll just run right up until 11 with any last minute request. So we'll let this one run just about a minute. So this is going to be 2 of the ice coupon books. It's going to be the 2,000 pound and the 500 pound. They're also from Decatur, Alabama. But you have this one's full of 100-pound coupons. And then this one is 25-pound coupons. So enough to make 500 pounds. So you get those two. We'll let it go down to 4 minutes and then we'll go ahead and draw it. So we got just about 30 seconds to get in. In the meantime, let me go in and show you the rest of the day's lineup. So as mentioned, after us, we have Afternoon Antique Company, Before Time Shop, Schmidt Auctions, Second Chance, Treasure Hunt, Mighty Annie, Cardi Corgi 2, Vintage Concord, Main Auction Company, Studio 36 Bangor, Go and Gadget, Busy Bee Vintage, and then Lillian with Penguin Bazaar wraps us up. So we're going to draw it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here we go. Kimberly Leanne, 95. Congratulations. That will be coming your way on Monday. All right, so we'll go ahead. We got 10 minutes left. So if you have any requests, put them in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just run through some things here. So first off, this is going to be a Maryland Medical College 1905 graduation program. The cover's leather. Does have a little bit of wear, but overall in pretty good shape. It's got the calling card inside. But some great artwork here. Then it lists the faculty.
I like the colors in the ribbon on the front.
You got the class officers with the nice owl graphic there. And then here's the class roll. So you got people from all over. Somebody from Cuba, actually.
I wonder why that person was marked out. I
don't know.
Maybe they didn't pass.
So pretty good shape for 1905. Leather cover, Maryland Medical College, 1905.
Mm-hmm. It's so small. Seems like medical college, you should have something big and grand.
Yeah.
Because you've worked hard. It's leather, though, I guess. So.
Hey, welcome in. Hello, Dolly. We have a request for 47.
Oh, hey. I'll get that next.
All right. So while she's pulling 47, we'll go ahead and do lot number 20. Yeah. Welcome in. It wasn't me. So this is going to be 6 Pause for Living magazines, and there's 3 each of spring 1967 and summer 1966. These were given out by the Coca-Cola bottlers in the 60s, and they just have different like crafting and decorating ideas, and they all incorporate Coke in some way. So a lot of good graphics in here of different vintage things, though. Got the pinwheel there. So that one's the spring of 67. And then here's the summer of 66. But lots of great colors, graphics. If you want some vintage decorating ideas that incorporate Coca-Cola, look at the snack tray there. That's pretty cool.
Like
the charcuterie.
Sausages.
So we'll go ahead and start that one.
I don't think did they call it charcuterie back then?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't think it was just a term that was made up recently, was it?
Well, no, but I don't remember ever hearing about charcuterie.
Hey, welcome in, Jink Hansen. Yes, dear 319. Dino Nuggy 85. We've got about 7 minutes left before we go raid Afternoon Antique Company. So we're going through a couple of last minute requests, which is going to be 47 here. If anybody else has any requests, we can get right to those. So this is going to be some more postcards.
47.
So this is 22 random vintage postcards. There's the 7 Mile Bridge down in the Keys. Here's an Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's another bridge, the Sunshine Skyway. There's orange groves in Florida. I bet those are not there anymore. Looks like
probably a neighborhood.
Playground of Cypress Gardens. There's the Hotel Medford and the Hotel Martin. Oh, wow. That one is Captiva and Sanibel Islands. I have been to Captiva. Hello from Miami Beach. Dear John postcard. San Diego, California. The Macintosh Country Store in Florida. Here's New Orleans. There's Port Huron, Michigan. There's the Suspension Bridge, Wisconsin. There's St. Augustine, Florida.
I've been there.
Tomahawk, Wisconsin. There's the Dells in Wisconsin. I have never been there. Two Rivers, Wisconsin. And a couple more here. Riverside, California. Bird's Eye Snyder Canning Company in Minnesota, I believe. And then finally, the Florida welcomes you.
All right, here we go.
Thank you, Finding Things. Thank you, Pez Feet.
I like those. I love all those postcards. Let's see, what lot number is this one?
12. So these are going to be a bunch of the giant postcards. I think there's 17 of them. So we'll just go through these real quick. Well, that one's got a stamp on it, but just different scenes. These are the ones that are the really large ones. It's like a volcano, maybe. Yosemite National Park, the Firefall. Looks like maybe Chinatown. Yep, Chinatown at night. That one's California. Whiteface Mountain. Looks like San Francisco there. That one is the Hearst Castle. It's another California, Midway Point. Monterey Peninsula. So I think these are all California we're finishing out with. So you have 17 giant postcards. All right, we got a little under 3 minutes, 2.5. We might have time to run one more thing.
Is there anything that sticks out to you that you want to run?
Yeah, those railroad stock certificates. I thought they were cool. So this coming up might be our last thing.
All right.
In addition to the wallet, this was my other favorite thing. Obviously, not everybody shares the same taste as me, but so this is going to be 5 vintage railroad stock certificates. So you have this one from 1954. It's the Western Maryland Railway Company. Then we have the New Haven and Hartford Railroad. This one's from 1957. Then we have the Pittsburgh and West Virginia Railway Company. This one is 1946, but they have great graphics on them. Then we have the Boston Railroad Holding Company. This one's from 1931. And then finally, this one is from 1925, I think it says. It's the Rochester and Pittsburgh Railroad Company or Railway Company. And it's got the train here. And looks like the miners over here are the people shoveling coal into the train probably. So we got those 5. And this will probably be the last one we run. So we'll see if there's any interest in the old vintage and antique. I think at least one was antique. Railway stock certificates.
Well.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and start our raid. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Just one last look here at the lineup today. And then we're going to send it over to Afternoon Antique Company. Everybody have a great Saturday, and I'm sure we'll see you in the shows today. Let me get the raid going here. Afternoon Antique. There they are. And here we go. Everyone have a great day.